because they had to suppress their feelings. Check it. I grew up around narcissistic people my whole life from start to finish. And I'm just now. Do you hear me? I'm 40. I'll be 49 February the 4th. 30 more days. I'll be 49 years old. I've been around them people my whole entire life. Could not escape it. Could not get away from it. I used to ask myself on daily basis, like, why is I'm still around these type of people? Like, why these people don't have, joy? Why these people never happy? Why these people always grumpy? Why these people always acting like they don't care? And they do, because I knew they do, because I grew up in a family that is so cold-hearted. When I tell you cold-hearted, I mean like prison cold-hearted. Like Charles Mason, Jeffrey Dahmer type of cold-hearted people. And I'm not saying this to just say this. I'm saying this to be very honest. It even touched in my kids. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Do y'all really hear what I'm telling you? I cannot escape a narcissistic person if I wanted to. The only narcissistic person that I escape, and narcissistic means a soul that is carrying around nothing but pure evil and delusional and a reprobated mindset, a person that got trauma, that suppressed it, or a person that has became traumatized by death or loss of some nature that they put their heart into and didn't realize it was going to hit them as hard as it hit them. And I'm speaking on my daughter. Y'all know y'all can hear a lot about my daughter because I can speak a lot on her, and I got it right, and I will, because her life can help me through these messages that I'm giving to you all too as well. Love her to pieces. My goodness, I love her to pieces. Still love her to pieces. That's why I'm up on these videos this time of morning doing them, because her death won't let me sleep half the time. Even though some nights I wouldn't sleep because I was trying to figure out how I'm going to talk to y'all, what I'm going to say to y'all. Never knew, but now you ain't got to worry about it. I got a lot to say to y'all. And narcissistic people, let me get back to them. Let me get off top. Stop getting off the topic. Narcissistic people have you walking around on eggshells because when they were growing up as kids, they were forced to walk around on eggshells. I'm a living witness. I was forced to walk around on eggshells, but I rebelled, and I paid a lot of prices for rebellion. When you are the black sheep, you are the chosen one, they will hurt you in so many different types of ways, and you have no other choice but to suppress your feelings, because what's the need of bringing them out? Who cares? And they're supposed to be your family that love you so dearly, and who you looked up to as an example, a positive example, who you looked up to as a mentor, who you looked up to as a protector, who you looked up to as your love of your life. Because my daughter looked up to me as her love of her life. How could I look down to her and hurt her? No way. No way I could do it. No way I could do it. But when this stuff was done to majority, because we all don't turn out on the right side. You're going to have good and you're going to have evil. I have both. You have both. But some people don't know how to put a self-control on their evil. I can. The only time my evil will be a big old ball of outburst is when you're trying to play me like I just really don't see you. And when they get out of control, when narcissistic people get out of control and you don't stop them, or you don't let them know, I see you for who you are. Why are you consistently playing with me? Why are you consistently playing with me? Why are you not procrastinating with my feelings? But they don't procrastinate because as a child with them, their feelings wasn't being, the person didn't procrastinate hurting their feelings that loved them so dearly. So they suppressed it. And when you suppress it, you forget about it. It's there and it's still affected. It's still an affection, but you ain't paying it no mind because it's not stinking enough yet. But when their infection become full-blown, stinking, pussy, leaky, running, yucky, ucky, that's when the heat is on. Everybody finna catch this disease. And it's hard. That's why they don't open up to people, because another thing, when they open up to people, people have a tendency of throwing it back in their face when they start doing something stupid, or when they go out there and cheat on you, or when they start giving you this verbal abuse or this backlash, or they start doing this to you, or they start, abusing you any type of way. It don't matter, financially, whatever. But you still love them. I couldn't at that moment because I didn't want to. Because that's what they taught me to do, is raise all kinds of HE double hockey sticks. That's what I was taught to do. But I would love, and they hated it that I loved. They used to be like, you soft, you too kind. We don't do this in this family. They wanted me to become evil, but I would go against the evil and be kind. And that's what made me go through so much abuse. But now, guess what? Let them bring it now. See, I'm not helpless anymore. And that's why narcissistic people get vulnerable people. I don't care how gorgeous you look, because the narcissistic person gonna keep up on their appearance, period. Unless they full blown on drugs or something like that. And still, when they on drugs, honey, them women and men get dressed up too. Don't think they ain't going out there. They know what it takes to pull a soul in to get a couple dollars for a scream and a holler. They know what it takes, so they gonna get cute too. So you already know pure evil. They dress up. They know how to be lit on the outside. They know what to wear. They know what to say. They know how to entertain. Even though those high quality men and women go out there and they downgrade a prostitute, you best to believe those the first things on Front Street with their 100, 200 in their hand. Don't think that it's just low vibrational people. It's just poor people. No, that ain't low vibrational. That's just what you choose to be financially. But low vibrational spiritually in yourself, I don't care if you got $1 million up on top of the game business. But within you, your game sucks because you have a trigger. You are weak to a certain trait. If you weak to sex, you're going to do what it takes. If you were molested as a child and you start molesting kids, this is how evil is passed down, if y'all believe it or not. Y'all don't just never take time to stop, look, listen and observe. I bit my tongue. Listen and observe what's around you. You got to stop, look, and listen. Just like if your house was on fire, what the fire Smokey the Bear say? Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. You better, or you don't stop, drop, and roll, burn. You got two choices. Either you're going to stop, drop, and roll and make it out of that smoked up, on fire, I mean like everything about to go in this house if I don't get out of here. That's how it is with the narcissistic person. I'm trying to teach y'all how to deal with them. If you ain't going to leave them, because it's hard to leave them. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's very easy to close that door on them. It's not. Because them people is amazing at what they do. Excuse me. I got a little slight cold. Them people is amazing at what they do. And they do it well. But when you are vulnerable and blinded to what they do well, that's where you get got at. That's why y'all got to stop saying they did me dirty. Because if they did you dirty the first time, I advise you to walk out if you can't handle what's coming behind. They're showing you the first time who they are. If you don't walk out, then you need to educate yourself on how to keep them. I'm not telling you to keep them, but that's up to you. That's your life. I can't tell you how to run your life. And anybody else with you can't tell you. But if you're going to deal with a narcissistic person, please have some support behind yourself. Go put away some money because, honey, they're going to leave you high and dry on a limb if you don't understand how to be left high and dry. See, I understand all that. So it didn't matter if they went out and bills behind, because I was like, and I don't care about the bills either. Bam, boom, bop, out and go on my credit score. I repair that thing. I ain't stressing this. You ain't stressing. I ain't stressing. That's how I used to be. But when my daughter passed away, man, I'm dealing with so many emotions. And I always suppress my emotions because I was around narcissistic people all my life. But I did give my daughter my heart. And man, let me tell you, y'all that really feel heartbreak, oh my goodness. Yee. Peace.